You having a nice laugh, are you?
Everything is a drum.
Hey!
And go.
What's up, everyone? Adam from FWCI. We're gonna watch Greg Davies do stand-up. Taskmaster, I'm gonna judge you on your stand-up. Your task is make me laugh, fastest wins. I've never edited a Just for Laughs, we'll call it Just for Laughs since we're doing Greg Davies. I've never edited a Just for Laughs reaction before. Don't think, or maybe I've done one of them, I'm not entirely sure. But if I do have to edit this down for copyright reasons, make sure that the video will actually make a little bit of money for me, I will be putting the full-length reaction of this on Patreon at patreon.com/FWCI. So if you want to watch the full uninterrupted video, that's where you can do it. Otherwise, join me for the highlights. I'll try and keep as much of it in as I can. There's a whole balance to this, man. It's honestly a real pain in the ass. So, this video is called Greg Davies, Flo Rida ruined a classic. And, you know, there was a period there where Flo Rida was ruining a lot of classics. I can't even think of them off the top of my head, but I just remember every time I heard a new song from him, it was like just like an old pop sample or something like that. Clearly, Davies agrees with this one. Let me know what other Greg Davies stand-up you think I should watch. I think the man is absolutely hilarious. I loved him in The In-Betweeners. I'm just about to start the next season of Taskmaster, where we've got Simon from The In-Betweeners. Oh man, I love that show. I love it. I just had like 10 memories of Simon just all go through my head there when he draws on the driveway. Oh my god. So I love me some Greg Davies. Let's see what he says about Flo Rida ruining a classic. What song did he ruin for you, Greg?
Nice to be here. I'll apologise straight off for this t-shirt.
Yeah, you know what? You should apologise for that t-shirt. What is this? I don't think I've ever seen him not in a blazer and a suit. What is this? Explain yourself.
This is the best I've got to cover the true fucking horror beneath. I'm so sorry, it's disgusting. It's difficult. It's really awful, you know, see young people here having a nice time. Do you know what it's like for me? It's fucking awful. Do you know what sex is like with me these days, ladies and gentlemen? Sex with me is like thumbing marshmallows into a cat's anus.
Ooh, I've heard that. He must come from a similar place to England, where like my parents are from, or where my dad's from, because I swear I've heard something similar to that. Except it was like, let's run through them. Marshmallow into a money tin. It's like trying to play pool with a piece of rope. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. What else have we got here? It's like this. That's my original one. You can take that one and use it at the pub. Alright, we get it, Greg. You're an old, fat, tall, impotent man. Let's go. Oh, by the way, I was going to say, let's ask Alex Horn how sex is with Greg Davies, but the timing was off.
And a lot of middle-aged men get very bitter, you know. They get very bitter when they see lovely, fresh-faced, I see some lovely young people here having a nice time. A lot of men my age get bitter about it. I'm not one of those men. I love seeing the kids having a nice time. I'll prove that to you now. Hello? What's your name? Hi, Mary. And how old are you? 22. Do you like being 22, Mary? Do you like being 22? Do you like being 22?
She won't even answer him. She's shitting herself.
About 3 months ago in London, called Urban Outfitters. You've got them out here, right? When I was looking at clothes that didn't suit me and were too young for me, and I was feeling so miserable and depressed, and suddenly I realised there was a song playing in the background that cheered me up straight away, because it took me back to my youth. It was a song by a band called Dead or Alive. Who knows Dead or Alive?
Alright, hang on. Let me set the scene. Davies is in a shop looking at clothes that don't fit him, feeling depressed, and then he hears a song from his youth, and it lifts his spirits. And then Flo Rida comes in and fucks it all up. Let's go.
You Spin Me Round, a 1984 classic. In 1984, I had one thing on my mind. It was a far.
Is he getting angry at this chick in the front row now for being 22 and directing all of this frustration at her? Because if so, well done. That's very funny.
In 1984, I had one thing on my mind. It was a farmer's daughter I was in love with called Nicola Thomas. I'll throw this in for you. I saw her about 3 weeks ago for the first time in all those years. Lucky escape. Absolutely disgusting.
Oh, wow, Greg.
It's not Shakespeare, it's a simple sentiment. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby. That being a music storage system, you... I was listening to a cover version by a gentleman called Flo Rida. Flo's taken a bit of artistic license with the dance classic and reworded it in the following way. You spin my head round, baby, right round, when you go down. And this is when I knew I was officially middle-aged. Because I heard that lyric, and I promise you, out loud in a shop, I reacted like this. Oh, no. I thought, can we not have one song? One song in the hit parade that doesn't allude to munching away on each other's private parts.
Yeah, pop music is filthy. It really, really is. I was doing a reaction to Schitt's Creek recently, and there's like a passing gag about a children's choir, and the joke was that the children's choir was doing a Kylie Minogue a cappella medley. And if you've ever heard a Kylie Minogue song, they're filthy. They're absolute filthy.
At 42, I don't make the effort to go down very often these days.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of information there, Greg.
Look, there's a man who's made me feel better about being old. And if you're feeling like you're getting old, maybe he'll help you too. That man is my father. Because he is 74 years of age, ladies and gentlemen. And he has started to behave deliberately insane. There's nothing wrong with him. Let me make that clear to you. We've taken him to the doctor, and the doctor said, take him home. He's doing all of this shit on purpose.
Wow, I don't know if they're allowed to say that. It does happen though. I have a friend, and his dad, when he was old, he would shoplift and then pretend he had like dementia. He was also foreign as well, so he had like a really thick accent. So he would just start acting like really confused. But he would be trying to walk out of shopping centers with batteries and razor blades, because apparently they're the smallest things and they're worth the most. It was insane. Like, what kind of what kind of shit is that?
We're sitting around the Christmas table, Christmas Day. My mum was carving the turkey. My dad was reading a newspaper. He was ignoring us throughout Christmas lunch. We knew it was him. We could see his flashing Father Christmas hat over the top. My sister came home and she was absolutely shit-faced. She said the word blowjob. Now, maybe your mums would be cool with that. My mum is a very naive 67-year-old racist. And lovely mother, terrible bigot. She's not. She'd fucking kill me. She's lovely.
I know your mum's lovely. I've seen her. She looks very, very nice.
I'm drunk. She goes, don't be so silly. You say what you want. This is your home. You say whatever you want in this home. You know that. I just need you to explain to me exactly what a blowjob is. My sister sobered up like this. I went back to being an older brother and I went, yes, it does matter! Yes, it does matter!
Explain yourself.
You're using words that Mum doesn't understand! And my mum went, well, I would like to know what it means. I said, you've got every right to know what it means! My sister was shuffling like a dog on lino, late.
By the way, Greg, you are pissing out with sweat. You are a big, sweaty man right there. What the hell, mate?
Gentlemen,
We're 6.5 minutes into this.
I thought I was going to cough my liver up laughing. I stopped laughing when my sister made her decision, which was to explain that particular sex act to my mother using the almost forgotten art of mime.
What? What?
A sexual thing, Mum, where you were down. You were down. I thought, this is horrendous!
Why did you do this, Greg?
Because my mum, to try and understand what was going on over here, you're ahead of me already, madam, decided that she would copy the mime. So I don't know how bad your Christmases have been recently, but that one for me consisted of watching my mother and my sister pumping air cock in front of my face.
It's a great way to word that.
I don't know what any of these movements are. I don't know this. Why am I tickling under here? I don't know what that is. Yes, it would appear my sister is rather good.
You proud of that?
She was in mid-mime, my mum, when she realised what she was doing. This will haunt me forever. She went, I don't know what any of this is. I don't know any of these movements either. Oh, good God. Oh, no, love. No. I find it hard enough to touch one of those things, let alone put it in my mouth. At which point, my dad summed up 40 years of marriage and all of his weird behaviour with one look from behind a newspaper. I brought a bit of paper out to demonstrate this properly for you. This explains all of his behaviour, one glance.
What is that piece of paper? It looks gross. It looks brown.
Let alone put it in my mouth. To his own children.
That landed on a low note. Greg, I think I'm not going to give Greg Davies comedic. You know, fuck it, let's do it. I think that joke needed to end with a line from the dad, more than a look. Even if it was a made-up line. That's probably what really happened. Fuck it, make up a line. Just write a new one. Greg Davies doing stand-up. Well. Who'd have thunk it, eh? It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I mean, I'll give him 3 points. Nah, you know what? I'll give him 2 points. 2 points, because the punchline at the end fell completely flat. Let me know in the comments what Greg Davies' comedic, like, you know, stand-up comedy sort of history has been, because, I mean, I've seen him in The In-Betweeners, and now I've seen him in Taskmaster. I watched a little bit of that show that has Andy Samberg in it, but maybe I should go back to that, because I hadn't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine either when I watched that, and for some reason that show just didn't click with me, but maybe it will now that I'm a bit more familiar with old Davies and Samberg. But let me know your favourite Greg Davies stand-up or your favourite Greg Davies clips or something like that. I should do a best of Mr. What's-His-Name. I am all over the place today. For real, I really am. I feel like this reaction has actually been quite... I've not been myself. I don't know what it is. It's the 2nd of January. It's like the first non-public holiday and I'm already back at work. The last week was a complete, like, it was just... The weather was gross. It was like Christmas and New Year's and just all this stuff happened and I just could not get my work done. And now I'm just like all over the place. I'm discombobulated. If you made it this far in the video, write discombobulated as best you can in the comments to let me know that you watched through to the end and I'll give you one of those special thumbs up. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.